Yes.
Tina, combine that with the fact that these kids have run away 7 times from you. How is any reasonable person supposed to think you're not starving and these kids?
Okay. Mental, I would say yes. Physical, no. Has there been altercations? Yes, there has. Starving, like you said, I feed them, but it's not the food
But a year,
kids get.
no, I quoted the noodles you said. Okay, you said noodles, I said noodles. Okay, we're not
starving. Then why do I have all this food?
If you're feeding them, why are they skinny?
Have you talked to them about that?
I have.
And what did they say?
That's not what we're talking about. I'm asking you questions right now. If you're feeding, why are they skinny?
Officers observed a stark contrast between the physical condition of the children and that of the caregiver, which immediately raised red flags. Given the seriousness of the situation, this intensified their efforts, pressing for answers and continuing to document evidence to determine whether neglect use had occurred.
Are you eating? Is your husband eating?
Yeah.
Those boys are eating, at least it looks like. I haven't looked at them real close, but those 2 older girls, you can't look at me and tell me they're eating enough. Tell me they're eating enough.
There's a time we thought they had parasites. I bought them parasite medicine. It's around here somewhere.
Did they go to the doctor?
No.
When's the last time they've been to a physician?
Because it's been a while.
How long is a while?
See, I think the last time for was to get a and get her retainer taken out. So maybe 3 years ago.
They haven't been to a physician for years. Look, skinny. They thought they had parasites, and you didn't go to the doctor?
She told me I had parasites.
You should go to the doctor if you have parasites. Take your children to the doctor if they're skin and bones, Tina.
You're right. You're right. You're right.
So why aren't you feeding your kids?
Why haven't I taken them to the doctor? I have no excuse.
Okay. Why aren't you feeding your kids enough? Okay, you feed them. Why aren't you feeding them enough?
What is enough? Because like I explained earlier, they were gorging.
Are you feeding those kids enough?
Enough? Okay, can I ask you a question?
Yes.
What would be enough? Is 3 times a day enough?
Okay,
2 to 3 times a day?
So
because sometimes, like I said, in the morning, the girls will just have a glass of milk. Okay? But they have lunch and they have dinner. They never skip that.
Okay.
Never.
We're circling right back around to if they're not skipping meals and if they're getting fed enough, I wouldn't be able to see their bones through their skin like that.
Yeah. So maybe, I should take them to the doctor.
Absolutely, I think you should have taken them to the doctor. You know, especially if they're skinny because there's something wrong with them. You know, if they're skinny because there's something wrong with them, they need to go to the doctor. If they're skinny because you're not feeding them, you need to go to prison.
As the investigation tightened and the probe intensified, she made yet another desperate attempt to change the narrative.
But you haven't fed them enough either.
Okay.
Look at them. It breaks my heart. When I found that girl and she stood up, Tina, I don't know how you stay here with her like that. She's tiny.
She covers herself. She's always covering herself.
But that doesn't mean it's not there.
I know, but she covers herself. She does. I've been trying to get her to do more, drink more, eat more, and everything. Give her Gatorade. Said, maybe you need some electrolytes. I did. Started buying more oranges and apples. Nutrients. Bought more canned food. Hey, you need to eat some vegetables. I have.
And then you keep it all locked up and you don't let them have snacks until you get home.
Well, I'm always home.
Now.
Yeah. Yeah. But I let them always choose what